Welcome to Nerd Anthology, the podcast where we obsess over cinema, streaming, and every nerd universe in between. From Star Wars to Percy Jackson, we've got hot takes, deep dives, and absolute chaos every single week. I'm Jordan. This is Dusty Buns.
I thought you were going to say it. Oh, my bad. Hi, Dusty here. And we're here to talk all things Star Wars Visions Season 3, Episodes 6 through 9, which were interesting episodes. Actually, I really liked most of them.
It's actually funny that you. We're kind of on the same page with the most of them of it all.
Yes. Yeah, the most of them? Yes. Well, yes.
It started off really strong, but it wasn't it.
Yeah, we'll get there. We have a lot to say about that one. But let's get into it. I mean, honestly, genuinely, season 3 kind of ate down a little bit.
For the most part.
For the most part. Overall, if I'm looking at every episode, there was only like 2 that I was like not living for. But yes, we'll talk about that at the end of the episode. Let's get right into episode 6. The last ones. This was a sequel to season 1's The Village Bride. And it was done by, I don't know if it's Cinema, Citrus. I don't know which one it is, but Cinema, Citrus Company. And I loved this episode. I lived for this episode.
I found with this particular episode that it was actually well paced. I wasn't bored.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one of the better of the sequels for me.
Yes, I would fully agree. I actually think this was the better of the sequels for me. I loved the music in this. It really felt Star Wars-esque with the music. I loved the writing. I think the lyrics, the lines for all the characters was really good. I loved the colorations of everything. This episode was kind of top tier for me. Like, I'm not going to lie.
I think it would have. So it was a great way to start off part 2. But it could have went. For me, there could have been a different placing of the order.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
But for the most part, yeah, this episode was also beautiful.
Yeah, I truly, the beauty of it all, and then like it also gives like that friendship thing, and like what Star Wars does is it's always friendship and like loyalty and like care and passion. All of that came together here, and also like low key, our like hero or heroine's master was also giving like LGBT.
It was kind of iconic behavior from that master.
No, it was. It totally was. And he kind of was a baddie. I was like, "Oh, girl, you're in for a big one." But she did her big one. All right, she did her big one.
Ready and willing to do the big one.
Oh, wait, what? But I want to know, like, for real, y'all. Did our heroine and her little friend that she met along the way, did they kill this planet?
Like, I think they did.
I think they did too. That's crazy. 2 people alone murdered a planet. Like, everyone on it better leave or die. Like, deuces, girl. Well, we don't know. It was left for mystery. The whole planet wasn't dead yet when we left it, but it was good. This episode, I don't know. This was a great episode, like genuinely just great. And I don't know. With Visions, it's so hard because it's like, what do we talk about? They're so short episodes, but I really love this one.
This particular episode, there was a lot in the setup. So I don't know. I could go for another sequel of this one.
Me too, because in all reality, when we go back and if we were like looking at the first episode of this like storyline, um we don't actually see the master
No,
during this. So this must be like a mega time jump. A
has to be.
mega time jump. Because not only did we already have like the training with master to student, but we also have the separation of master to student. We have the master becoming dark sided. Like there's a lot that has happened in between the, the first episode, I'm sorry, of this storyline and this one.
Right.
But it was beautifully done. I love our heroine's lightsaber blade. It's kind of giving like the Mandalorian like dark saber kind of vibes. Like,
Yeah, with
oh,
the hilt.
yeah, and that was kind of cute. But overall, this was one of my favorite episodes. I was clocked in, locked in from
Uh,
second one all the way through.
Yeah, I was as well. What I'm finding with Visions that I like is all the lightsaber hilts are giving samurai sword,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to see it carry into maybe some live action.
Right. I would agree with you. I think the only episode that isn't giving me that is the Bird of Paradise. I think that one's the only one that's actually giving me like Jedi saber like hilt more so than
Right.
any of the other ones that we have seen.
Yeah.
But I agree. I definitely agree with that. I this episode's top tier. I mean, there's no notes for this one. It was beautifully done, beautifully created. Music was amazing. Characterization amazing. Like animation style, gorge. This was a great episode for me.
Yeah, this is my favorite of the four.
Me too.
But episode the Smuggler also runs really close for me for that one.
Oh, let's get right into her because the smuggler was done by Trigger, and I liked it too. Now, did it start me off right away, like in the like groove of it? No. Like the first
It
couple
had,
minutes was a moment.
yeah, but when it finally got into it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gorge, beautiful. Now, what I want to ask you though, firstly, before I ask the question, the animation style of this particular episode kind of gave me Cowboy Bebop. If y'all know that anime from and done by Netflix, that's kind of what the animation style gave me, and I loved that about it right off the jump. I loved that about it. But I want to ask you, when this older lady popped into screen, were you sketched out by her? Because I was. I did not think this episode was going to go how it did end up going.
she was, yeah, she kind of had my red flags of flagging.
Yeah, my too. Right off the jump, I was like, "Girl,
I was
no."
like, don't trust it. Do not trust it.
Yeah, no, I didn't trust her at first at all. I literally in my notes said this old lady is sketchy as all heck early on.
I think, like, but the payoff of the reveal later in the episode
Oh,
was
beautiful.
perfect.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she did sketch me out, but by the end of it, I was like, okay,
No,
this
yeah.
makes now this makes sense.
Yes, I agree fully. Once we get revealed that we actually are transporting the prince, I was like, "Ooh, giving me all the goods right now."
When we learned that we were like the cargo being two people, I was like, okay, they're making a point to tell me all about this prince.
Prince Aura. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but something like that.
But like, I don't understand how people couldn't figure out that it was him.
Well, I didn't. I didn't actually think it was him when I was watching the episode at first. I was like, I thought it was going to be two Jedi, and I did think when we got introduced to the prince that he was also a Jedi. I knew the older lady would end up being one because her battle activity for her age was iconic. Like she was beating down these um
She was
stormtroopers.
she was slaying the faves.
Yeah, I knew immediately once we got to the battles with the stormtroopers with the a civilian conflict with the mother and son. I knew that the lady was a Jedi at that point. I was like, okay, lady, okay, girly. I knew it. I knew it.
I was really the way she was her fight style with the saber was also pretty beautiful.
Oh yeah, when she was fighting the stormtroopers when they were getting to the ship, oh my goodness, I was living for that scene because I was like, damn, girl, you got skills, like mad skills.
I could see this also getting a sequel down the road if they continue with Visions.
Oh, for sure. Well, I hope it does. It better.
It's definitely one of the ones that I would like to see more of.
100%, especially with the ending. We get the I don't know her name, which is bad. It's so hard to connect with names in these episodes, but the smuggler herself, the young girl, I don't remember her name, but when the prince and his Jedi invite her to join them, I was like, well, yes, this needs a sequel. It does. It better get one.
Give us that sequel now.
Yeah, please. Season 4, you better give us sequels from outside of. If they continue with what they did here, all of the sequels we got in this particular season were from episode 1. If we get only sequels from episode 2 and season 4, I really hope we get a sequel with our lovely Toby droid.
Oh, I love Topi.
Oh, I love down Toby. Love him down. But yes, this particular episode, at first I didn't think I would really like it, but at the end of it all and like towards like the middle and then the end, stunning episode. I really felt like I was on a mission, on a journey with these characters in Star Wars, and I could see these characters like being main canon characters in Star Wars just because the writing was also gorgeous. Literally stun. And is what did you guys think? If you haven't watched Visions at all, you need to get on it. But if you watch season 3, what did you think of all these episodes? Let us know down below.
I rather enjoyed. Yeah, the Smuggler was one of my faves.
Yeah, overall, one of my favorites of the season as well. Very beautifully done. Loved the characters. Very much enjoyed the princess character a lot. We loved the Jedi moment when the girly, I don't remember her name either. Again, there's 20 minutes episodes. There's a lot going on. But when she pulled out her lightsaber out of her mechanical hand, ooh, la, 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 la. Yes, why, yes.
That was the move to make.
Oh, and was. But a great episode.
Yeah, I had no complaints.
I had no complaints either. Those are the two I didn't really have complaints about. Now if we go into the next episode, the Bird of Paradise, I don't have complaints about it, but I do have questions about it.
Okay.
I do. I liked this episode though. I did.
I like the coloring.
Oh, the coloring was gorgeous, gorgeous. It kind of, again, if you're an anime fan, this style of animation was giving me Arcane from, again, a Netflix anime, which was based off of the game that I can't think of right now. Y'all know the game.
I'm not
Y'all know
a
the game.
I'm not an anime girly.
Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm going to figure it out right now. But anyway, I'm Googling.
Google
Anyways,
is our friend. Yeah, I rather enjoyed it for the most part. The coloring was great.
yes, and it was.
Just trying to think. Yeah, so these last two episodes of this batch of episodes were my least favorite of the show.
Yeah. The last two episodes is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I would agree because although I loved the Bird of Paradise for the coloration, the styling, and Arcane, by the way, which is what this reminds me of, is based off League of Legends. You might be a League of Legends girl, but it has your characters in it, so go watch it if you haven't. But um I was confused by this episode just a little bit because I didn't know if we were processing if this was her processing through her own death or what was going on. Like I was kind of confused. I was bouncing back and forth between is she actually dead and processing her own grief of dying? I was confused about what we were doing here for a second, for like a little bit.
I think that is exactly how it was.
Right, but she survived. She didn't even die. I thought so too, but at the end she didn't even die.
Maybe
Like
a
truly.
maybe a piece of her died.
Well, yeah, I think her fear of death did die, which I clocked that right away. Is that what that's what we were fighting? Her fear of death. I even wrote it in my notes. I said, "Oh no, hold on. What did I say? Oh, fear of death very prominent. Is this a test?" Which it ultimately was, but I will say here that the Sith character in this episode was wild AF. Like giving so crazy.
I was living for the crazy Sith.
Me too. I was too. It was giving truly chaos. And I was like, oh my gosh. This is a character I want to see a Sith character in like real Star Wars be this like out of the water. Bat, crazy. Like literally
I
wild.
actually was. She, she was kind of. This might just be a me thing, but she was kind of giving Harley Quinn energy.
Yes. Yes, very, very that. And I want that. Can we please, Disney, get a Harley Quinn Sith level character, please?
I'm very interested in what that's going to look like.
Oh,
Because
that would be beautiful. I think it would be great.
I could see something happening like that in season one of Darth Maul, Shadow Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like a character like that would enhance the storytelling. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I think there's supposed to be a Padawan of some kind in Shadow Lord. So
I think that tracks. I think that's definitely going to be the case. I'm just like trying to think about Star Wars lore that we already have. Would the Padawan already be someone that already exists?
I don't know.
Me
I'd have
either.
to I would have to go back and look at the trailer again. But I do recall seeing a Padawan of some kind.
Yeah. Well, yes. And if y'all know if there is like a Darth Maul like second, I guess, in command, please let us know.
But that character was also giving like she had came from Dathomir.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yes.
giving Sister of Dathomir kind of vibes.
Right. Very so. Very much that. And we're very excited for this show, guys. We will be covering the Darth Maul series. And will.
I'm excited.
Oh, 100%. Are you guys excited for this or for this episode for this series? Let us know.
Hopefully we they give us Ahsoka this summer.
Oh, please. Please, if they give us Ahsoka during Maul, y'all, we're gonna be double timing it for y'all. Double timing it.
I don't think it'll happen during Mall.
I hope not. Oh God. Can you imagine, really, honestly, everyone? Can you actually?
I'm thinking Ahsoka comes late summer, early fall.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see that. I hope so. I would love that. We need a break. Especially with a two we don't need two things happening
At
at once.
once? No.
We no. I think both of us, y'all, would actually go crazy.
And I just know, like, my biggest fear right now is them to release Percy Jackson at the same time.
Oh my gosh, no, no. I think Percy Jackson will be November, like similar to what we
That's
had.
yeah, and that's why I'm thinking if we don't get a fall, it's going to be early December.
Oh my gosh, no. That no. Well, no, no, Disney, Disney, no, because you can't be doing that to us. Those are the big ones for us coming up for sure.
Right.
Like those are the
So
big coverage for us. No, Disney, don't do it, bitch. Don't do
I
it.
could also see them already having a second season prepared for Shadow Lord
Me too. Me too. I think it's already in probably pre like production.
because it just animated shows are easier for them to produce.
Yep. Yep.
And like usually when they're giving us an animated show, it's going to have multiple seasons.
Yep. Why, yep.
So maybe 2027. I don't know. It's interesting because Dave Filoni is now co-running Lucasfilm. So
Which will be I think this will be really good.
I think it's going to be good. Yeah. No, I have no issue with it. Um, because I feel like he is the closest thing to George Lucas that we're going to get.
Yeah, 100%. And I think we all as Star Wars fans agree. Now, all of us Star Wars fans don't agree on what is good and what is not when it comes to Star Wars content. We all some of y'all are annoying.
Especially like why? Why did they take it away from us?
Why? I don't even need to ask what you're talking about. I'm mad still to this day.
I think there's a chance we'll see maybe they planned a second season for Skeleton Crew. So maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think
Maybe.
it's fully off the table.
I I don't even think never mind. Never mind. I don't want to go on a tangent right now, but I don't think Acolyte or Skeleton Crew should be off the table at all, and I'm going to die on the hill of this personally.
Yeah, no, Acolyte was I loved Acolyte.
I loved both of the series. Oh, I love Skeleton Crew. Loved.
And
Loved.
you guys, if you haven't seen our Skeleton Crew breakdowns, they're gonna be up in the corner.
Yeah, please go watch them. Was that the first we did? Was it
Um,
Acolyte or Skeleton Crew? One of those were the first we did
I
on the
think
channel.
I think it might have been Acolyte
Could have been. Probably
or
was.
Skeleton Crew.
It was definitely one of the two. What came out earlier? Hold on. Hmm. Skeleton Crew.
I think it was Skeleton Crew was our first.
I think it was too. Skeleton Crew came out in 2024, December. Yeah, I think it was. Not that. I don't even know what I just looked up. I'm scared to look at whatever that was. Yes. Oh yeah, it was Skeleton Crew. Yes, it was. December 2024. We've
I
been
don't
doing this
even
for that long.
well, we yeah, I know.
Uh, that's
Uh
crazy.
I think we reached a full year of the podcast during Percy Jackson.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. December 2nd or 4th or 5th, one of those days. Whenever we posted the first Acolyte Skeleton Crew episode, I don't remember when we posted it, but it was one of those days.
So we didn't even cover Acolyte.
Oh, I thought we did. Wait. Did we not? I'm tripping. Yeah, I swear we did.
No. We did
May
Skeleton
Skeleton
Crew,
Crew,
Andor, Ironheart, Percy Jackson, Wednesday.
and then some movies, and now this, and Visions.
Correct.
Wait, really? Oh, y'all.
Yep.
That I swear we did. That's crazy. I really am I having an Mandela effect of myself? Because I swear we did.
I think what happened was we were watching it together at the time.
Maybe. That
Like,
tracks.
I remember we would get up and we would watch the episodes together.
Yeah, which was we love watching episodes together and do.
We haven't done it for a little bit.
We haven't done it for a little bit because time zones.
Yeah, I'm in a way earlier time zone.
Yeah. We're in different time zones, so it's hard. But now we're on a tangent. Where's the tangent alert? Tangent alert. Let's get back on track, Annie.
I'm just dreading discussing the next episode.
Oh my god. Well, literally, I don't even know what to talk about in this episode, guys. Literally, episode 9 of Vision season 3 is called Black, and it's by David Production. And I truly don't even know what to say because I don't know what happened here.
That's because there was no dialogue.
Yes, this episode had no dialogue. It was all animation and music based, but the animation style was psychedelic. It really was like you were on some hallucinogen drug.
It was giving Alice in Wonderland chaos.
Alice in Wonderland, if Alice was truly on hallucinogens, and she probably was, but not to this extent.
No, this episode, I had a hard time following.
Me too.
I will say that the plus point of this episode was the animation was beautiful.
I agree.
But the story The story
doesn't make sense, guys. There isn't something to follow here in this episode. It's very fluid, and I mean fluid in the craziest sense where the animation is fluid. Everything is flowing and rolling and moving and vibing all on its own, and it doesn't make sense. Like, if you have done any hallucinogens before in your life and you had things start melting into one another, that's what it gave. That's what it gives. I'm not going to confirm nor deny my hallucinogen intake before. Not confirming or denying I ever did any drugs. However, if you have and you know what I'm talking about, it gives that.
Yeah, this episode was just not it.
Not it at all. There's no story to follow here. I don't know it was giving just music placed on animation. And that's it. I don't like this episode. Was the worst episode for me because there was nothing to follow. I tended during episode 9 here, I'm not gonna lie, to check my Snapchat, check my Instagram, and not really pay attention to the animation because I was more into the music.
Oh, I liked the music.
Loved the music. The music was great, and the animation styling and coloration was great, but there was no story. It made no sense at all.
No sense.
So I actually fear that we ended off on a poor note here. Like, I don't get this episode. I really don't get why it was accepted, to be honest. No shade to the David production team, but I just, are we like Disney? Are we like on shrooms? Like, I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing with Visions.
I love Visions. Visions is one of my favorite things that Star Wars has come out for, like a miniseries kind of style. I love it. It's amazing, but I get where you're coming from. It's hard. It's a hard series to watch.
I don't know if I'm just like, I don't think I'm the core demographic for it.
Fair, fair, fair. And we might not do season 4 if we're being real as a episode. I don't know.
If it's even coming.
Yeah, true. If it even comes. I hope it does. I want it to. Personally, I like Visions. Like, I love anime. I love animation. I really love Visions. I do.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen at Celebration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is next year.
Right. Right. That is tea. I'm excited for that as well. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if the coverage on that might be interesting, but we'll see. But
I'm not as worried about it this year, this time around.
Yeah.
And that's because it's happening on a normal person time zone.
Yeah. That's tea. Yeah, we were up very late those first. Jordan was up late every day. I was only up late like 2 of the days. I couldn't stay up late for the third day or this first day. I forget which one. But okay, so Vision season 3 overall, all the episodes I think were good in their own aspects. But my question for you, and my question for everyone watching, please let us know down below what was your ranking of every episode. But I want to ask you, Jordan, what was your ranking of every episode?
Of
all of them,
thing.
all 9, yeah.
I mean, I don't remember. Okay, well, I want to say this one and this one. They're at the bottom of my list.
Yep, I already know what ones you're talking about. I already know. Oh my god, this is hard for me. I'm looking at the episodes right now on Disney.
That's what I'm trying to like figure out. That like
I think I know my number 1. My number 1, I think, my number 1 was just gorgeous. Oh, and then my number 2's hard. My number 2 is really hard.
This game is hard. I don't like this game.
I'm playing the game. I'm playing it right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it in my notes. That's number 1. Number 2. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Number 2 is so hard. Both of them are so good. I'm going to be shocked. This is going to shock everybody. This is going to shock everybody on my number 2.
I'm currently trying to look these up.
Oh, I'm already number 3. Oh, what's number 4? Another hard one's number 4. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so hard.
That is.
Oh my god, I can't believe this one's going to be as low as it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys.
Yes, looks like Elle's gonna win that prize. She got a man and I don't got a man, so that's true.
She doesn't have him very long.
She still got one.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to put these in order.
I'm almost done. And I'm sad. I'm genuinely sad. Because I didn't expect this to be where we are here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna let you actually. Oh, you're gonna hate this. We're not gonna be on the same page at all. Y'all, this is crazy. Okay, so here's my while you get yours together, I'll do mine first. My number one episode of season 3 is and will always be The Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
I loved the Bounty Hunter. I think the storyline was amazing. I think the writing was great. I think it was very well paced. I loved the droid in it. Very sassy. Um I love that we freed all these children that were slaves at the end. Beautiful for me. Bounty Hunter, top tier. Now, number 2 was very hard because I was stuck between the Ninth Jedi, Child of Hope, and the Lost Ones, which are 2 of the sequels that we saw this season. But ultimately, for me, number 2 had to go to the Ninth Jedi, Child of Hope. I loved it. Very beautiful. The only reason the
Oh
Lost
yeah,
was
we're not gonna agree.
no, the only reason the Lost Ones does not get second place here is because I think the Ninth Jedi character development within the characters, like their reactions and connection to each other, was just better for me. Number 3 will be the Lost Ones and will be and always will be so good. Number 4 for me is the Smuggler. We love the Smuggler. The only reason it gets like kind of middle tier is because it didn't have me right away. At the beginning, I was kind of like, but middle to end, beautiful. Number 5 would be Yuko's Treasure. Same reason it's in the middle tier. It didn't have me right away, but the middle to end, gorgeous. Um, number
I
six will
keep
be the
accent. I keep
you.
accidentally pushing
I
the
we
Disney.
hear it. We hear it. The Disney Plus sound, guys. Number 6 for me is the Song of Four Wings. I loved this episode. I think the new alien species was gorgeous, and that it was a Force user, amazing colorization, amazing. It just didn't have me story wise as the other ones above it. Now, this is where you're going to be shocked. Number 7 for me is the dual payback. I actually genuinely really liked it. I liked the Sith and Jedi's uh like truths in them like middle. I loved the Ewoks. I really liked the story. I think this was way better than the first episode that we saw called The Duel in season 1. And then number 8 is the Bird of Paradise because I was confused the whole time. And then ninth is Black. There's no tea, no shade there. There's no story at all.
Our order for the last two is the same.
Is it really interesting? I really am interested to see what your order is.
I'm trying to figure out where the last two go. What am I missing?
The episodes, you mean?
Yeah.
The Bounty Hunter, The Ninth Jedi, The Lost Ones, The Smuggler, Yuko's Treasure,
So we're gonna go down.
The Song of Four Wings.
That's what isn't on my list.
That's the one with the cute little bunny thing. Bunny
I,
looking thing.
I the Song of Four Wings. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm locked in with this. However, I
This
whatever
is hard to rank.
whatever remains, I guess is number one.
Oh God. Go ahead. Let's spill the tea.
Okay, well I'm gonna go down.
Start from the bottom and go up. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so obviously number 9 would be Black.
Makes sense.
10, The Bird of Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
11, well, I mean, that doesn't
7.
make sense.
Not, yeah, I got you. 9 is black. 8 is the bird of paradise. 7.
Is the Ninth Jedi.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, that's so crazy.
There were, I like, realistically, I struggle with visions at times. Okay.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Okay, keep going. 6.
I should have put them in order as I watched them because it probably like would have changed the order.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way it was, some of these I don't even remember the episodes. So the Lost Ones,
Mm-hmm.
the Smuggler, Yuko's Treasure, the Bounty Hunters, the Song of Four Wings, and I can't think of the one that's last. Well, first.
Well, you didn't do the duel, and I know that's not your first one. The
Okay.
the duel payback is not number 1 for you. I know that for sure.
Okay, well we'll move the duel to where Yuko's treasure is, and then I guess I'll put Yuko's treasure in first place.
You're gonna put the duel in second place?
Yeah.
The black and white one? You're gonna put it in second place? Really?
That's the one. They had Ewoks.
Really? I'm surprised. That genuinely surprises me because you are not a fan of the black and white episode. You didn't like the duel in season 1. That was on your bottom.
Yeah.
And it was on mine too, I think.
The thing is, the sequel was better than the first one.
Way better. I agree. I think the Lost Ones was better than this. I think all 3 of them were better.
So, yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm surprised. I'm actually genuinely shocked, but I love that. We are so on opposite ends of this season. It's so interesting to me.
The only thing we agree on is 9 and 10.
Yeah.
8 and 9.
You guys tell us what your ranking is down below, but I truthfully love this season. It was a really good season.
This season was better for me than 2.
Oh, season 2 was amazing. I love season 2. I think season 2 is my favorite.
I think had I started at a different place, but one is definitely one of the not.
Yeah, well, season 1's the worst season. Season 2 is my favorite season. Season 3 is in the middle for me right now.
2 was really strong for me.
Yeah, very strong. We had so many good characters. We got Toby. We got the little crab girl sisters.
I love Toby.
Yeah, we love Toby. Like, Toby's going to be a character
Justice
from Star
for
Wars.
Toby.
Yeah, Toby's going to be a character I remember forever because of Vision. So, but yes, this was Vision season 3. Do we have anything else to say about it, really? Because there's not much else to say. It was really good. If you haven't watched it, go watch it, y'all.
I will say if I would like them to give us some notice next time.
Yes. Yes.
Just because it'll be easier to like fit into our schedule.
Yes.
Whereas,
why, yes,
we plan really ahead, so I would prefer a little more notice. So that way we can come back and cover it in pretty much real time.
Yes, I would agree.
Not where we have to.
No.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Because in all reality, the season was kind of just released. Like,
released and no notice. I think it happened, if I'm not mistaken, it happened sometime around Percy.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like a week before, I think it started. And originally it was going to be released later than that, then they just kind of dropped it all.
So, well, like, that is one thing I don't love about D plus shows is they just drop. No notice, just drop.
Yeah, I agree with that. Disney
And
Plus, you better get on it, girl.
I don't know why they release the way that they do. Because just like the next show we're covering, they dropped every episode all at once. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm very
Why?
curious about this
Why?
show. I don't know much. I don't know anything about this character.
Why are you doing this when you make us wait an episode a week for a show like Percy Jackson?
Right. Right. It's giving filler. It's giving they just dropped the filler seasons that they're going to cancel in like 1 or 2 seasons. You know what I
Well,
mean?
it's weird to me too because like Ironheart was randomly dropped,
Yeah. But they
and we
didn't drop it
loved
all.
Ironheart.
We loved Ironheart, but they didn't drop it all at once.
I believe they did most of it.
They did like 4 episodes, I think. One like it was like 4 and 5, I think.
Yeah,
But yeah, and
it
Ironheart
was
was
split.
amazing. Ironheart was great. We're both dying on the hill that Ironheart gets the hate it does not deserve.
It doesn't.
No, not at all. Not even remotely close. No. No.
I wish we would have covered Agatha all along.
Yeah, me too. I wish we would have too. I don't know why we didn't.
I don't remember
Was
because
it
we had
was
the
it
podcast at that time.
I don't know why we didn't. That was a miss, y'all. We if it has a season 2, which I don't think it will, it's going to be a Wiccan show at that point. We're going to cover Wiccan.
I, I think
I can't
there's
breathe,
going to be
y'all.
like a. I thought I had heard about a vision, like a show based on Vision.
Uh-huh. I could see that. I could very much see that, actually.
I don't remember what it was called, but I had heard about it.
Will it be exciting, though? I don't know. Vision as a character... We are going on a tangent, so let me bring up the tangent. Vision as a character is kind of boring to me, so I don't know how exciting this show was going to be.
I think it might be. We'll see Wiccan in it.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have both of the children in it for sure, which is exciting.
Because now he's got to go find his brother.
Right. And he will. He knows who he is. I don't know if he knows where he is. I forget.
There's a lot going on in Vision in the
Yeah,
MCU right now.
it is. But
That
we're currently not there. Not yet. Catch us next time, though, because we might be there then. Oh, what are we gonna do next, guys?
we'll
But
see how that one goes.
yeah, we'll honestly see because I don't think either of us know this character at all.
I don't think I know the character at all, so this should be
Me either.
interesting.
And it will be. But Star Wars Vision Season 3, gorgeous, beautiful,
Stunning, beautiful
stunning,
gown.
beautiful gowns all around. But this wraps up Season 3, and we're finally here. It's been a minute since we got to watch it. But I'm glad you finally watched it, y'all. And y'all, if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend watching it. I loved it. I know Jordan's particular about it. I love it.
And then come back and let us know your thoughts in those comments.
Yes, let us know down below. But this concludes this episode of Nerd Anthology and concludes Vision Season 3. Sad face. But if you liked what you saw here, please like and subscribe down below. And you can also follow us on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, all of the things. You can find those links somewhere down below, up here, and you gotta go on a hunt, a survivor idol hunt, maybe like they're doing right now in the US.
Digging those trees.
But thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Nerd Anthology, and catch us next week where we bounce back to a Marvel show. We will talk about it next week at 6 p.m. on Thursday. But thank you so much. Again, it's Dusty and Jordan here. Bye.